There's a lot of fish there.
Yeah. So, it's fine. First two. This is on
All right, as we're about to get underway here, a little bit of a late start. We were celebrating Arish Sashinsky, who is a senior, and this is she was unable to make it to senior night that we had here a couple weeks ago. So we wanted to make sure she got accolades for being with the program since she first put on skates. So nice to see all the varsity boys and show up and give her the same kind of experience the rest of the seniors got. As we get underway, this is our last game of the season. If you joined us last game, you know that our playoff hopes died with our loss in that game. We face off against Lake Forest Academy tonight, the Caxus, who we are 1-1 against this season. Lost our first one, but came back and won the second one we played against them, 4-2. Both of those games took place at their home ice, McCormick Ice Arena in Lake Forest. I think I have that right. Could be wrong on the name of that. Have to check. Anyway, final game for us, and I believe it's their last game of the season too. Looking at the standings to see if where they are at, to see if this is a meaningful game for them, but I am having trouble pulling it up on my phone. I don't believe this game is meaningful for them. They probably already locked up that last and final playoff spot for our division. Been a good season, and nice to see tonight we have all of our players here, which is, I think, a first for the entire season. In goal tonight will be our senior goaltender, Riley Knopfsinger, as she plays her last game for the Wildcats. Nice to have a full crowd, or at least a mostly full crowd here tonight for the Sunday night girls game. That doesn't typically happen, as of course it is a Sunday night. Tonight in attendance will be all of the senior boys, or sorry, not the senior boys, the varsity boys team, standing down on that glass, sizing up the opposing team. So I'm sure this is a pretty meaningful game for our seniors on the team. We have Jesse Lesage, Kennedy Morozic, Riley Knopfsinger, Ari Stashinsky, Caitlin Brownlee, and Whitney Race, all seniors, will be returning next year. I know it's something I will miss seeing all of them skate. I've watched all of them skate since they were young, and have all been on teams with Claudia, my daughter, so it'll definitely be different without all of them here next year. I know some of the girls who are graduating already have gotten offers to play at college programs. I was talking with Kennedy Morozic's father, and she has a couple schools already who have given her offers. I believe I'll ask Jason in a second. I can't remember the name of the school. And I just overheard that Ari might be playing at Nazareth University. Or at least maybe she is eyeballing it. All right. I got it. As we get this game underway, Wildcats will be wearing their navy blue jerseys with orange numbering, with their full senior lineup here to start off with Lesage on center, Brownlee on wing, Race on the other wing, backed up by Mrozik and Sashinsky with Nafsinger in net. Lake Forest wins the faceoff. Back to Sashinsky. Sashinsky brings it up. Centering pass to Lesage. Just clips off of her stick and dumps deep as she's battling for it down there in the corners with help from Brownlee. Lake Forest moves it back behind the net. Tries to get it out, comes up to Mrozik at the blue line. She fires a shot. Scooped up by the goalie. 12:30 left to play here in the first. So throughout the season, Pat's had Sashinsky and Mrozik back playing up on wing, and tonight he has them both on their normal positions of defense. Puck comes back to Mrozik, over to Sashinsky. Sashinsky drives towards the net, fires a shot, goes for the top corner, but just goes over the top of the net. Puck bounced all the way back down. Mrozik with the puck over to Sashinsky. Sashinsky brings it up on the far side and across the blue line. Just gets knocked away by the Lake Forest player, but Lesage is there at the blue line to protect. She gets it down to Race. Race tries to get the shot off, but Lake Forest denies that opportunity. Lesage and Race down in the corner. Lesage comes up with it. Lake Forest grabs it back as they battle for it. Mrozik's on the corner. Brownlee tries to move it deep so the Wildcats can get a bit of a line change. We have Crow and Nord back out on the ice on defense for the Wildcats as the Lake Forest Academy brings it down the ice. Centering pass there. Nobody to take it. Lake Forest keeps it in. Another centering pass. She looks to shoot. That one is deflected and goes up wide out of play and off the netting. That'll give the Kits a chance to make an offensive line change here as well. We have Grayson, Weber, and Young. Backed up by Nord and Crow. Lake Forest wins the draw, brings it in, shoots that one just wide. Grayson gets the puck and shoots it up to Young. Young chases it into the Lake Forest zone. Does get it away. Now Grayson and Crow working with it. Young comes up with it. She sends it back to Nord. Nord looks to shoot. She does. That one's just off the shin guard of the Lake Forest player, and this is going to set up a one-timer. And that one's shot and up over the top of the goalie for a score by Lake Forest. With 10:46 to play here. Lake Forest takes the lead here. That's one of those shots that you want to make sure it gets past that defensive player, because if they get the deflection, they have the momentum and can take it down for an easy score. We got Plyder, Kramer, and Angel out on offense, backed up by Claire and O'Hara. Lake Forest comes up with the face-off. They move it around. They get it out up to the red line. O'Hara tries to chip it away, but Lake Forest retains control as they bring it in towards the net. Claire breaks that shot up. Lake Forest still has the puck as they try to center it. Claire knocks that one away. Lake Forest resets again. Broken up again by Claire. And another shot just over the right shoulder or left shoulder of Riley Nafsinger. Two quick scores here for Lake Forest Academy. Wildcats struggling a little bit here in the opening minutes of their play in tonight's game. We have Koplow, Brownlee, and Lesage back out on offense. Backed up by Claire and O'Hara. Puck comes back to Claire. Claire looks to move it somewhere. She gets it up to Koplow, just off Koplow's stick, and it goes into the Lake Forest zone. 10 minutes left to play in the first period. Lake Forest tries to move it out, chased down by Brownlee. They do get it around. Lake Forest moving it up. That one's sent in deep by the Lake Forest Academy squad. O'Hara to recover it behind the net. She sends it up to Koplow. Just gets by her. Lake Forest keeps it in. Forest tries a shot there. That's deflected off of one of the Wildcats players. Now Claire tries to send it out. It does go out, and Lake Forest brings it back in, and that'll be offsides. Full line change here for the Wildcats. 9:36 left to play in the first. We have Graysick, Young, and Weber on offense, back with Szynski and Rosick back on defense. Lake Forest brings it into the Wildcat zone. They send it deep behind, goes almost behind the net. Young there fighting for it with Morozic. Lake Forest comes up with it and moves it towards the net. Stolen by Morozic. She brings it out up the near side. She's got Young and Szynski with her. She brings it in deep and just puts it down behind the net. As she still fights for it. She's got it. Tries to get it out to Young. If Szynski's still battling in front of the net, Lake Forest has it. Lake Forest keeps control behind their own net as they try to get it out. Graysick is back there fighting for it. Rosick does manage to keep it in at the blue line, but then it gets away. Now Szynski chases it down. She's looking to send it to somebody. She does. She gets it up to Morozic. Morozic fires it up to Young. Young brings it in. Centering pass to Graysick. Graysick fires a shot. That one's saved off the pads of the goalie. Graysick struggling for it. She gets it to Weber. But Lake Forest comes up with it. As they bring it in, we have Crow and Nord back on defense. Hard shot there. Saved by Knopfsinger. Crow with the puck. She looks to bring it up. Does get it out, but that one's knocked out of play by the Lake Forest Academy player. 8 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first period of play tonight. The Robert Brown Center in Evanston. We have Kramer, Pleiter, and Angel out on ice on offense for the Wildcats. That's Whitney Race. Stolen there by Pleiter. She tries to keep it in, but unable to. Now Lake Forest brings it down. Nord and Knopfsinger makes the save. 7:54 to play. Wildcats come up with the puck. Kramer bringing it out, but broken up by the Lake Forest players. But Pleiter still retains control. Lake Forest grabs it back into their own zone. They look to bring it out. We have Claire and Nord back out on defense. Centering pass there, doesn't make it through. Lake Forest works with it in the corner. Back down deep. Knocked out of there by Pleiter. As Lake Forest keeps in the field. Stolen away by Pleiter there. She gets it up to Kramer. Kramer tries to chip it up off the boards. She does get it out of there. But Lake Forest steals the puck and retains it in their own zone. We have O'Hara back out on the ice now for the Kits with Claire. Now we'll get an offensive line change as the Lake Forest Academy team brought it in offsides. We have Lesage, Brownlee, and Angel now out on offense. Claire and O'Hara back on defense. Lake Forest wins the face-off. As they look to reset, they try to get it up, but Lesage is there to take the puck. Now the battle on the far side. Brownlee dumps it in deep. Lake Forest runs it down, and now they have it on the near side. Pestered by Lesage. They can't bring it up that way, so they move to the far side. Lesage still over there battling for it and keeps it in. Now Lake Forest moves it up. Bryn comes in for the steal, just pops up. Lake Forest gets control again and fires a shot through our defender's legs. but just wide of the net. Now Angel sends the puck all the way down, and that'll be icing. 6:22 to play in the first. Young, Graysick, and Koplo back out on offense. Claire and O'Hare back on defense. Lake Forest up by 2-0 with 2 quick goals right around the 3-minute mark in the game tonight. Claire knocks that one out. Now Young has control of it. She gets it up to Graysick. And Graysick moves it deep into the Lake Forest zone. As Lake Forest, Claire and Graysick battle for it. Young jumps in there to move her stick in. Puck comes out and Lake Forest has control. Lake Forest now moving it up. Gets it past one of her own players. That one's sent wide there by Claire. And then Young comes in to help. O'Hare with it, back behind the net. Now Young comes up with it. As she tries to get out, the Lake Forest player kind of got her stick around her, and now Koplo dumps it all the way in for, they call off icing. Graysick battling for it. We have Shasinski and Mrozik back out on the ice. Koplo, Pleiter, and Graysick as well on offense as Lake Forest brings it in. Tries the centering pass off of Mrozik's skate. Lake Forest keeps it in. Shasinski comes up with it as she moves to bring it down. She's got Kramer with her. She tries to move it in. Centering pass there. Unable to get it through. Mrozik now with the puck. She works it around, looking to set something up. She gets it up to Koplo. Shasinski back in. She has it in the far corner. Taken away by Lake Forest Academy. Now Shasinski again with the puck. Tries to work it through 3 players, unable to. Koplo tries to send it in deep. Now Shasinski with the shot again. That one's just wide. Now the goalie smothers it, and the Wildcats will get a line change. 4:31 to play in the first period here. Lake Forest Academy out shooting the kids, not by a lot, with 4 shots on goal for the Lake Forest Academy to only 2 by the Wildcats. Lesage, Brownlee, and Weber on offense, Crow and Nord on defense. Back out to Crow. Crow sends it down to Lesage. Lesage working it around. Tries to get it in. Too many Lake Forest players. Lake Forest finally clears it out of the zone. Now Lesage has it again. Nice move there. Quick shot. Glove saved by the Lake Forest goalie. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first period here. Lake Forest has the puck now, back behind the net. Been told my microphone might be a little too close, so I'm going to try and adjust that. As Lake Forest brings it in, Lesage has it. She tries to move it out, runs into the ref, and now Weber tries to clear it, unable to get it out. That one comes back to Nord. Nord looks to skate it. She gets it up to Lesage. Lesage moves it over to the far side of the board. And then kind of taken down by one of the Lake Forest Academy players, or a couple of them. We have O'Hare and Claire back out on net. Hard shot there. That one's saved by Knopfsinger. Young, Grace, and Graysick back on the ice. Hard shot there. That one's saved by the senior goaltender, Knopfsinger. Another shot there. Moved out of the way by O'Hare up to Graysick. As they bring it into the Lake Forest zone. Lake Forest comes back with it. The centering pass just goes wide into the near side of the boards. We have Graysick and Young fighting for it on the near side here. Lake Forest comes up with it. Hard shot there, doesn't make it through traffic, bounces off of Bryn Clare. And now Clare brings it out of the zone. Moves it in across the blue line. Tries to take it all the way through, but gets tangled up with one of the Lake Forest players. Still fighting there. Now O'Hara has it. She sends it back deep. Tries a centering pass. Soft shot there by Young, but saved by the Lake Forest goalie. Two minutes, 20 seconds to play. Wildcats still down by 2-0. We have Kramer and Pleiter and Angel out on the ice. Back up to Mrozik and Shasinski. Shasinski fires a shot. That one's just wide. Partially clipped by the goalie's glove. Mrozik has it deep. She skates it around. Centers it over to Pleiter. Pleiter tries to send it down. That one just goes wide. Now Lake Forest gets control and tries to bring it out. We get it over here to the near side. And that was broken up by Pleiter. That shot just goes wide of the goal. It wasn't a clean shot. As Mrozik tries to move it up, she gets it to Shasinski. Shasinski brings it up. She's got Pleiter and Kramer with her. Angel and Kramer with her. Backhand pass to Mrozik. Stopped by the Lake Forest goalie. 1 minute and 33 seconds left to play. Kramer and Angel chasing her down in the corner. Lake Forest does bring it out across center ice. We have Mrozik and Clare back on defense. Hard shot there, broken up by Clare. And now Pleiter with the puck. She tries to get it up to Kramer, but doesn't make it through. Kramer sends it over to Angel. Angel has it now and centers it, but nobody was there to collect the pass. Now Brownlee back on ice. Here comes Nord. She has it. She centers it over to Brownlee. And then a quick shot there by Lake Forest as Nord lost control, and quick save by Notsinger. 49.8 seconds left to play. Sage fighting for the faceoff. Crow kicks it out. Hard shot there. That one's saved by Notsinger. Only 6 seconds run off the clock. We have Paco, Brownlee, and Lesage out on the ice right now on offense with Nord and Crow back on defense. Lake Forest comes up with the draw. Centering pass there. Backhand shot by Lake Forest. No good. Stopped by Mrozik. They kick it out to the blue line. And it bounces off of Brownlee and gets out of the zone, so they'll have to reset. 25 seconds left. Lake Forest looks to reset. As they keep the puck, they dump it in deep. 18 seconds to play. Crow chases it down on the far side. As they try the centering pass, that was no good. 8 seconds left. Wildcats trying to prevent them from getting a shot off. That's the Sage battling in the far corner. Puck comes out. 1 second left, so we'll end the period. End the period with the score of 2-0 in favor of the Lake Forest Academy squad. Shots on goal favor the Lake Forest team by a margin of 7-5. Overall, a pretty good period here for the Wildcats. Other than a couple of goals that they let in right around the 3-minute mark of play, that I think we're about within 30 seconds of each other. Other than that, it's been a pretty good contest. Hey, 1 second. I'm going to put you on mute for a bit. Hey, what's happening, dude?
We do this every night.
Anybody else besides So I just saw another parent that I haven't seen for a while, catching up with him. All right, we're back and started the second period. Lake Forest brings it in. We've got Claire and O'Hara back on defense. Quick shot there by Lake Forest, stopped by Knopfsinger. We have Young, Weber, and Graysick out on offense. Claire comes up with the puck. She brings it down. That was knocked out of her possession by one of the Lake Forest players. Lake Forest grabs control again and brings it in. As they move it across, Weber comes up with the puck. She skates it across the red line and into the zone. And Lake Forest moves it back out. That puck sent wide over to Morozic. Morozic looks to reset. She's got tripped right there. They call a penalty, and so Wildcats are going to go on a one-man advantage here with 12 minutes to play in the second. That'll be tripping on one of the Lake Forest players. Looks like number 19. Nope. Number 17. 17's going to go sit in the box for a couple minutes. I just realized we are missing one of our players. We're missing Claire Koeniger. Haven't seen her on the ice yet. We have Nord, Pleiter, and Kramer out on offense with Crow and Morozic back on defense. Lake Forest comes up with the puck. As Crow has it now, she moves it up to Nord. Nord chasing it in, but Lake Forest has it and moves it back out. Now Pleiter with the puck. She tries to get it up to Nord, but falls into the hands of the Lake Forest player, and the hard shot there, saved by Knopfsinger. 1 minute and 31 seconds left on this power play for the Wildcats. Szynski comes back on the ice for Crow. Morozic comes up with the puck. She brings it down. She's got Kramer and Nord with her. Fires that one there, and that's stopped by the Lake Forest Academy goalie. 1 minute and 21 seconds left on this power play. 11:21 left to play in the second period. Looks like Brownlee has Nord on wing for this shift. I don't know if that'll be for the rest of the game. He's been moving a lot of players around this game. As that puck comes out, Szynski covers it. She brings it in. Hard shot there, just off the post of the Lake Forest net. Now Lake Forest grabs control and brings it back down. Szynski and Morozic back on defense. Hard shot there, broken up by Szynski. Morozic recovers. As she looks to bring it down, she gets it to Kramer. Kramer moves it over to Pleiter. Pleiter sends it over to Nord. Nord brings it in. And that one's taken away by the Lake Forest Academy player. 41 seconds left on this power play. That one's kept in by Kramer. Broken up there by Nord. Nord has the puck. She looks to skate with it, centers it to Mrozik. Mrozik with a backhand shot and scores! And 26 seconds left to play in that on the Wildcats power play, and they strike. And the pass from Nord to Mrozik, and Mrozik puts it right in the back of the net. Wildcats slimming the lead to 1 goal now. We have Lesage, Brownlee, and Angel with Grace and Claire back on defense. Lake Forest wins the draw. They skated through a couple of Wildcats, but unable to bring it into the Wildcat zone. They look to reset and center it up. That one's broken up by Claire. But Lake Forest retains control, broken up by Lesage. As Lesage and Claire fight for it on the far corner. Nobody has the puck yet. Now Lake Forest comes up with it. As they try a centering pass, it goes directly to Wildcats player, Angel, who tries to clear it, but is unable to get it out of the zone. Lake Forest puts a shot down there, and that one went wide. And now Bryn Claire tries to move it up. She gets it to Lesage. And Lesage gets it out of the zone, but it's promptly taken away by one of the Lake Forest players. Lake Forest sends it across. 9.5 minutes to play in the second. Lake Forest skates it through several Wildcats players, but unable to get it through Claire and Lesage. Pass there, off the mark, nobody to take it. Brownlee and Race over on the far side. Race sends it over to Angel. Angel backs, tries a centering pass, but it goes to one of the Lake Forest players. Now Claire fighting for it on the near side. Lake Forest comes up with it, moves it around the Wildcats net. Still has the puck. 8 minutes, 45 seconds to play here in the second. Up to the blue line, hard shot. That one just bounces over the top of the net. And Whitney Race over on the far side. Claire tries to clear it out, but doesn't get it past the Lake Forest player. She puts a hard shot on goal there. Another good save by Knopfsinger. Now Brownlee with the puck, trying to move it up. Unable to get control of it. Lake Forest resets. Angel tries to dump it in, but unable to get it deep, and Lake Forest comes up with it. 8 minutes of hard shot there, saved by Knopfsinger. Lake Forest moving it around behind the Wildcats net. Centering pass, that one doesn't find anybody's stick and goes all the way to the far boards. Another shot there. Bounces off of Lesage, and Claire sends it around. Angel tries to get it out, unable to. Now finally Lesage clears the zone. Lake Forest dumps it in deep. Race chasing it down as the Wildcats get at least a couple of people off the line, out for a line change. There's a broken stick on the ice. That one goes all the way deep. That'll allow the Wildcats to get a line change without icing, which is pretty nice. We got Graysick, Koplo, and Young back out with Mrozik and Crow back on defense. Lake Forest sends a pass, doesn't make it through traffic, actually broken up by one of her own players. Mrozik chips it out of the zone, and that one goes all the way down, and that one will be icing. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the second period. Again, we have Young, Koplo, and Graysick out on offense. Crow and Mrozik back on defense. Mrozik tries to clear the face-off out of there. She finally comes up with it. She's got Graysick with her. She sends it over to Graysick. Lake Forest breaks that one up. Hard shot there. That one just goes wide. 6 minutes, 55 seconds to play here in the second. Lake Forest has the puck. They try to clear it out. Crow's there. She fires a shot. Just deflected up over the top of the net by the goalie. Now Young with the puck. Tries to center it. Intercepted by the Lake Forest player. And they send it deep, but back to Crow. Crow centers it up, and it goes all the way deep off the goalie's stick, so that won't be icing, and Wildcats come back in. On the near side, we have Koplo and Graysick. Graysick battling for it. Koplo centers it. Broken up by one of the Lake Forest players. As Lake Forest tries to move around, the two Wildcats ran into each other, and now Lake Forest tries to clear it out, and Rosick sends it all the way in. They were going to be offside, so it's a good thing they didn't touch the puck. Lake Forest resets and brings it into the Wildcat zone. Hard shot there. That one's wide. Now Graysick with the puck. She tries to clear it out. She does. From Lake Forest Academy recovers and looks to set up their offense again. Lake Forest brings it in. Broken up there by Young. Lake Forest sends it all the way across. Broken up there by O'Hara, who's back out on the ice. Looks like she might be in for Crow. Now Nord has it. She tries to send it up to Weber. Hard shot there. Now Nord has it. She tries to send it, finds it on her puck, and sends it out across the red line. Nord interfering. Rosick and O'Hara back on defense. 5 minutes to play. O'Hara sends it around to Rosick. Rosick brings it up. She sends it up to Nord. Nord brings it in. It gets broken up by Lake Forest. Rosick over there to help out. She's got Pleiter with her. Lake Forest player tumbles down. And Lake Forest clears the zone. Comes back to O'Hara, who chips it up off the board. Off a Nord stick right to one of the Lake Forest players. Pleiter dumps it in. 4.5 minutes to play. Lake Forest works with the puck. Broken up there by Pleiter. Now Weber with it. Taken away by Lake Forest, and they skate it in. Hard shot there. Swallowed up by Knopfsinger. 4 minutes, 14 seconds to play here. Shots on goal still favor the Lake Forest Academy team by a margin of 8-6. Over to Race. Race clears it out of the zone. Kramer coming up with Lesage has it now. She brings it in. She's got Brownlee with her. Lesage with the shot, and she scores! Just over the left shoulder of the goalie with 4 minutes and 3 seconds. And the Wildcats have tied this up. Jesse Lesage skates it all the way down and fires a shot just over the left shoulder of the Lake Forest goalie to tie this one up with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to play here in the second. Lake Forest comes up with the face-off. They move it into the Wildcat zone. They fire a shot. That one doesn't make it through traffic. Another shot broken up by Lesage. Lake Forest looks to reset. Hassled by Shasinski over on the far boards. Brownlee comes in to help. Nobody has the puck yet. Now it finally kicks out and comes to one of the Lake Forest players at the blue line. She tries a shot, but stopped by one of her own players. Now at the centering, just in front of the net. Now Shashinsky, she's got the puck. She chips it around the Lake Forest player, and the chase is on. Lake Forest player gets there in time. Centering pass. Brownlee unable to get her stick on him. Race with the shot. As she comes in, she loses an edge. Lake Forest looks to bring it out. That one's broken up nicely by Lesage, and now Kramer has it. She fires a shot. That one's stopped by the Lake Forest goalie. Lake Forest does clear it all the way out, and they luckily were in a line change and have a wide open shot, but Bryn clears there. A great stop by Riley Knopfsinger, a senior goaltender. Wildcats are going to get a line change here. We have Young, Graysick, and Angel back out on offense with Crow and Claire back on defense. 2:55 to play. Score's tied 2-2. Kind of a tripping call there as Crow was chasing it down and skates got tangled up by one of the Lake Forest players. Angel clears it out, and unfortunately not to one of the Evanston players, and Lake Forest retains it and broken up nicely by Young. As Graysick has it, she brings it in, chips it around the Lake Forest player. Tries to get a shot off. That's broken up by Lake Forest as they move it around to the far corner. Centering pass. As they look to bring it out. Crow and Graysick over on the far side. Now Lake Forest moves it all the way down. That comes to Claire. Just bounces over the top of her stick. She tries to clear that one. It bounces off the helmet of one of the Lake Forest skaters. She finally does clear that one out. Nice lob shot, so to prevent icing. And Lake Forest brings it back. As they move it in over the zone, that one was actually was kind of broken up by Young, and Claire finds the puck on her stick. She moves it in, unable to get much speed on it, and Lake Forest breaks it up and brings it back. On the near side, that's going to be a penalty here on the Wildcats. I think Jillian Young's going to sit in the box for a couple minutes. 1 minute and 37 seconds to play in this period. They're going to call interference on Young. That's going to lead to a 2-minute penalty at the 1:37 mark. We have Nord, Mrozik, O'Hare, and Pleiter out on the ice for the Wildcats right now. Scores tied. Lake Forest wins the face-off, but O'Hare or Pleiter battling for it. Comes back to the blue line. Hard shot there. Just gets to no one, and now O'Hare's fighting on the near side. Now Mrozik has the puck. She looks to bring it up. Tries to clear it all the way down. Unable to get it much further than the red line. Lake Forest has the puck, and they reset as they bring it in on the far side. Nord and O'Hare over there. So they skated around the back of the net. 1.5 minutes left on their power play. They get it back to the blue line. They chip it up. That one just bounces over Morozic's stick, and the Lake Forest player has it battling for it is O'Hare. Finally, they move the puck out. They try the centering pass, and that one gets around. And Nord sends it all the way down. Almost gets it all the way down, but does clear the zone. Now Pleiter with it. And Lake Forest comes back in. 1 minute left to go on this penalty. Hard shot there, just goes wide. Now Pleiter tries to send it all the way down. But the Lake Forest is unable to get their stick on it. It does clear out of the zone. Nord back chasing. Lake Forest resets. 45 seconds to go. Pleiter with the puck. She sends it back. Lake Forest takes it. 37 seconds left on this penalty kill. Broken up nicely by Mrozik, but Lake Forest still has the puck. They shoot it. That just one deflects wide. That one goes to center, knocked out of there by O'Hare. Another hard shot, saved by Knopfsinger. 1 minute left, or 1 second left. Now this period is over. Good penalty kill so far for the Wildcats. 23 seconds left to play. 23 seconds left on the penalty kill. Reset the period here. 13 minutes left to play in this match of this season for the Wildcats. They're tied right now, 2-2, with brilliant goals from Kennedy Mrozik, who was assisted by Claudia Nord, and Lesage with a goal of her own to bring this score to 2-2. Wildcats being outshot by just one goal, one shot. Lake Forest Academy has been accredited with 9 shots on goal to 8 for the Wildcats. Hey, what's up, dude?
All right, man.
How you doing?
How are you?
You guys came to watch the game? All right.
I like hockey.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fun.
watching your girl play too.
Want to do the broadcast with me?
No, I do want to hear you, man. I gotta listen sometime. It's the last game of the season.
Last game of the season. Did Alexis do Tiro Cup?
She did not.
Yeah, Buddy didn't either, yeah.
She's kind of bummed. She's like, you know what? She all right. She said, I wrote it last year. She still like it? Probably still like it.
She loves it. Loves it.
Maybe we'll see you out there, yeah?
Yeah. All right, as we get it, I'm going to get back to this. Good seeing you, John. All right, as we get underway here on the third and final period, Wildcats still have 23 seconds of a penalty kill left to work with. Shashinsky and Race back on defense. Graysick and Weber out on offense. Graysick wins the faceoff and sends it deep into the Lake Forest zone. That'll kill another 10 seconds. Lake Forest grabs control and brings it back out. They get it out of the zone, and Shashinsky comes up with the puck on it. 10 seconds on the penalty kill. Oh, moving there. They don't call a penalty, so that's fortunate. 2 seconds left. Centering pass there. Hard shot just over Riley's shoulder. And just as the penalty expires, Lake Forest Academy scores. Lake Forest back up by a goal. Young out of the box. We have Claire and Race back on defense. We have, it looks like Claire and Rosick back on defense with Brownlee, Young, and Kramer out on offense. Lake Forest wins the face-off. They bring it in. Young breaks it up, and Claire tries to send it back to Brownlee, but just too wide. And now Lake Forest moves it back in. They send it deep. They do call icing. 43 seconds have lapsed on this period so far as the Wildcats get an offensive zone draw. Fighting for it. Brownlee comes in to move it out, and Kramer tries to get her stick in there, but Lake Forest still gains control of it. As Lake Forest looks to move it up, it's broken up by Young. And Lake Forest looks to move it out. We have Mrozik and Claire back on defense. Broken away by Mrozik. And that one comes in offsides. Have a reset here just outside the Evanston Wildcats zone. Young takes the face-off, wins it, gets it to Mrozik. She thought Claire was right behind her to pick up the puck. A little miscommunication, that's okay, it happens. Now Young with the puck, she chips it out. She has it, she brings it in, she's got Brownlee with her. But just pushed wide by the Lake Forest Academy player. Chase is on there, Mrozik wins it. She sends it over to Claire. Claire chips it back up. Tries to get it to one of the kids, but unable to do so. And now Kramer dumps it deep, but that one won't be icing because ice is a little choppy, so it won't slide all the way down there. Lesage battling for it here on the near side. She's got Angel and Nord out on the ice with her. Nord looks to keep it in. That one still there. Now Mrozik with it. She brings it in. She moves it back here towards the blue line, sends it over to Claire. Claire fires a shot. That one's stopped by the Lake Forest goalie. 10:42 to play. defensive subs in. Now we have O'Hara and Crow. 10:42 to play. Lesage wins the face-off, gets it to Crow. She sends it over to Nord. That one bouncing puck just a little bit wide. Nord sends it over to Lesage. We're going to get a penalty, looks like high sticking. So the Wildcats are going to go on the power play again. High sticking is the call. Brownlee brings in Young and Morozic. We have 6 skaters out there, so Morozic comes back off. Now looks like Angel comes off. All right, we have Lesage, Young, and Nord, Morozic, and O'Hara. Lesage sends the puck back to O'Hara. O'Hara over to Morozic. Morozic looks to send it deep. She fires a shot. That one just goes over the top of the net. Now Young with the puck again. She sends it over to Morozic. Morozic fires a shot. That one doesn't make it through. Morozic has the puck again. She skates it back around behind the net, sends it back to Young. Young still with the puck. Young brings it in. She centers it up to Morozic. Morozic with a hard shot. That one's just wide left of the net. O'Hara moves it back. Now Lesage with the puck. Lesage trying to get the puck towards the net. Unable to. Now Young fighting for it. She has it. Bounces it with her skate. She moves it in. And she brings it around. Now Nord with it. She centers it just through the legs of Lesage. Now Lesage with the puck again. Broken up by the Lake Forest Academy. Bouncing shot there by O'Hara. Doesn't make it through traffic. Lesage comes up with the puck again. She fires it down. Nord chases it. She looks to set something up. She gets it up to Lesage. Lesage centers it down to Morozic. Morozic with a shot in the back of the net. And we got a tie game. Wildcats tie it up with 9:21 to play in the third. With only 49 seconds left on that power play, Wildcats tie it up, 3 apiece here. We have Leiter, Grayson, and Koplo back out on offense. Shasinski and Race back on defense. Koplo takes the puck, sends it all the way deep into the Lake Forest zone. Lake Forest comes up with it, tries to clear it. Koplo gets her stick on it a little bit. And now Shasinski has it on the near side. She looks to bring it in. Toe drag. Doesn't make it past the Lake Forest player. Leiter picks it up. She sends it over to Race. Race tries to send it down, but doesn't make it through traffic. And now Lake Forest brings it back. Grayson breaks that one up. And here on the near side, the kids clear it back out of zone. Leiter with the puck. She brings it into the Lake Forest zone. Now Shasinski with the puck. Loses it to one of the Lake Forest players. Leiter still have it, battling with it. Now Lake Forest brings it on. She's got Whitney Race back there and loses the puck. Fires a shot there. That one's deflected by Shasinski. 8:20 to play. Leiter with the puck. She gets it up to Weber. Just off the boards, out of Weber's reach. A hard shot there. Saved by Knopfsinger. We have Weber, Lesage, and Brownlee out on the ice for the Wildcats on offense, with Crow and Claire back on defense. 8:13 to play. Lake Forest wins the battle, but broken up there by Claire, and Brownlee kicks it out of the zone. Brownlee gets a hard shot there, just goes behind the net. Fantastic work by Caitlin Brownlee to keep after the puck. Lesage with the puck now, and that's offsides. Brownlee is still working her way back to the neutral zone. 7 minutes, 48 seconds to play. Sage battling for it. Comes out. Lake Forest has the puck. They move it back. Almost taken away there by Brownlee. Lake Forest comes up with the puck, chips it off the sideboards, deep into the Wild Kid zone. 7.5 minutes to play. Crow with the puck, loses it to Lake Forest, but Lesage breaks that one up and brings it out. As she brings it into the zone, she's got Brownlee with her. Fires a shot, deflected just over the top of the net by the Lake Forest goalie. Lake Forest clears it out. O'Hare back on defense. Hard shot there, that one goes wide. Another shot in, broken up by Lesage. Lesage tries to clear it out, unable to get it out. Now O'Hara does clear it out. Lake Forest retains control as they bring it back into the Wild Kid zone. They put it in deep. Young with the puck now, who's back on the ice. She's a fast skater. She brings it up. She's got Nord right behind her. She fires a shot just off the pads of the goalie. 6.5 minutes left to play. Tie game here, 3-3. Broken up by Morozic, who tries to send it out. And now we might get another penalty here. Tripping by the Lake Forest Academy team, and Wild Kids should be going back on the power play. Nope, I guess they're calling offsides. My bad. Wishful thinking, we'll call it. Young, Nord, and Angel out on the ice right now on offense, backed up by Morozic and O'Hara. O'Hara with the puck. She moves it around, gets it up to Angel. Lake Forest dumps it all the way back deep. O'Hara here on the near side. She tries to move it up. Young with the puck. Young tries to clear it out. She's unable to get it out. Shot there, just goes wide. Angel on the far side. Morozic goes for it, just misses it. That shot's just off the side of the net. Now Morozic has the puck again. As she looks to skate it up, she moves it up. She's got Nord and Angel with her. Just loses control of the puck as she enters the Lake Forest zone. And that one's brought in offsides by Angel. Five minutes, 39 seconds to play. Score tied 3-3. Now the Wild Kids have a shots on goal margin lead. 13 versus 11. Race with the puck. She sends it in deep. Kleider, Graysick, and Kramer out on the ice for offense for the Wild Kids, with Shasinski and Race back on defense. Lake Forest skates it around in their own zone. They bring it out. They find their player up there, but taken away almost by Shasinski, but recovered nicely by the Lake Forest player, who then gets a shot on goal, but easy save there for Knopfsinger. Now Shasinski with the puck. She looks to bring it in. She does. She's got Graysick with her. Gets tied up behind the boards and unable to do much with it. Now Graysick comes in to help out. Lake Forest comes up with the puck. Broken up there by Shasinski. Shasinski moves towards the net, centers it. Nobody there. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to play. As Lake Forest brings it out. Race and Shasinski back up on defense. That one was broken up nicely by Whitney Race, senior defender. Now Graysick with the puck. She moves it up to Kramer. Kramer chips it up to Kleider. Kleider moves it forward into the Lake Forest zone. Lake Forest moves it back out. Race with it. She sends it up to Kramer. And Kramer fires it in deep as she looks to make a line change. Koplo back out on the ice here for the Wildcats. Brownlee and Kleider. Lake Forest sets it up. That one's going to be a penalty. We're going to call hooking, I bet, on Maren Kleider. So now, with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left, Wildcats are back on the penalty kill. See what the call is here. Yep, we're going to call it. That's tripping on Unmanned fighter. 3-3 tie here with 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go. Lesage, Claire, Rosick, and Brownlee out on the ice for the Wildcats. Rosick comes up with the puck. She fires it off the boards and all the way around. Lake Forest recovers and looking to bring it back in. As they move it in across center, that shot's broken up by Mrozik. Lake Forest centers the pass up towards the blue line. Hard shot there. Easy pad save there by Knopfsinger. Broken up there by Lesage. She tries to clear it out of the zone. She does. So now Lake Forest will have to reset. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on this penalty kill. Lake Forest gets it all the way back deep. Claire tries to move it out, but just jumps over the top of her stick as the puck moves into the far corner. Shot there, just goes across the crease. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on this penalty kill for the Wildcats. Hard shot there, right into the back of the net. I don't know if Knopfsinger saw that one. Looked like maybe it got right by her. Three minutes to play here in the third and final period of the game. Wildcats back down by 1. I put that score in wrong. There we go. Young comes up with the puck after the faceoff. We have Young, Nord, and Graysick back out on the ice. Back to Nord. Lake Forest comes up with it. We have O'Hare and Crow back on defense. Lake Forest brings it all the way in. O'Hare battling for it on the far corner. Young comes in to help. Young comes up with the puck. Tries to get it out of the zone. Graysick tries to send it across. Now Young does. She has it. Gives it to Nord. Nord centers it. Nobody's there. And Lake Forest clears the zone. As O'Hara tried to pass it across, Lake Forest intercepted. Hard shot there. Saved by Knopfsinger. Crow battling in the corner. Centering pass by Lake Forest. Now Graysick with the puck. She tries to get it over, but doesn't go through the Lake Forest player's body. And now the puck comes back up to O'Hara. Young reaching back with her stick, unable to get it. Now broken up by O'Hara and Graysick. Young with the puck on the far side. She's got Nord with her. She fires a shot. That one goes off the boards. Now Nord battling for it here in the corner. Nord keeps it in as the Wildcats get a line change. Lake Forest comes up with it and brings it in quickly to the Wildcats zone. Right around the front of the net. Saved by Knopfsinger as O'Hara moves it back out of from behind the net. 1.5 minutes to play here. We have Lesage and Nord. Lesage brings it across. Lesage shoots it, and that one just wobbles right into the heart of the goalie. And the Wildcats get a change, and Wildcats call a timeout, it looks like. One minute, 18 seconds. Wildcats down by 1. Pat Brownlee has called a timeout. It will only mean one thing, that Riley Knopfsinger's coming off the ice. One minute, 18 seconds. 3-4. Wildcats are down by 1. Shots on goal have been pretty even this game. 13 for the Wildcats, 12 for the Lake Forest Academy Caxes. as Halfsinger sits on the bench and the goal wide open. Pat Brownlee has Young, Lesage, Leiter, Nord, Mrozik, and Shashinsky out there on the ice. Mrozik keeps it in, gets it to Shashinsky. Shashinsky fires a shot. That one's hard off the boards. Mrozik sends it down to Nord. Nord centers a pass. That one's just off of Kleider's stick. 1 minute to go here. Kleider fighting for it on the corner. She chips it back out to Shashinsky. Shashinsky has it at the blue line. Fires a shot. That one's sitting in front of the net. The scrum is on. Now the puck comes out. And the Lake Forest squad clears it, but Young sends it back and shot down there. Goes wide of the net. 38 seconds left. That puck comes up to Shashinsky. Just past Nord. Off of Nord's skate there. Now Lesage back in. 27 seconds left. Fires a shot. That one's just over the top and bounces off the top bar. As Lake Forest clears the zone, Young breaks that one up. 18 seconds remaining. Mrozik moves it up. It goes through the Lake Forest player's skate. 14 seconds to go. Battle is on. It's late. 8 seconds to go. Mrozik dumps the puck in deep. 5 seconds to play. That one's broken up 2 seconds. And this game's going to end in a 3-4 loss for the Wildcats. Well, they had some shots there at the end that definitely gave them a chance. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this season. It's been fun. I know we've had a lot of one-goal losses, which is a frustrating way to lose games, but there have been a lot of, despite the record, the Wildcats have been in a large portion of their games, which if you were with us last season, you'll know that that was not the case. So all in all, a good season, and by my accounts, I would say successful one. The team definitely gelled and got to play much better hockey as we progressed. I know I can speak for all of the parents who say that we're going to miss the seniors that will be graduating. They're a big part of this team and a big part of the girls' lives. So we wish them well and a good future, and we'll be back next season. Hockey season starts early here, so we'll see you back in probably September will be our first game of the following season. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and have a great rest of your year.